Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining up for the episode. I'm RJ. We've been looking into the different hidden Easter eggs and secrets of GTA 5 for just as long as anybody. I would say that the Chiliad mystery has definitely been the most popular. When those UFOs were found, everyone was in the game looking for the next big discovery. Well, now that we have the jetpack, we've been inside of Mount Chiliad itself, and Rockstar has even given us the DeLorean. You would think that there's nothing left to find in the Chiliad mystery, but that's not the case. People message me every day asking about the new murals that are found in the final mission. Of course, you have these 4 separate murals hidden within the Mount Chiliad facility, but if you look at them separately, it looks like they each represent a different mystery within the game. You have the yellow one, which looks to be the Chiliad mystery itself. The red one we've been talking about possibly having a link to time travel. It's interesting how it's red, almost the same color red from Red Dead Redemption. Is that maybe a clue to Rockstar's next game coming out later this year? We'll talk more about that in another episode. And it's pretty obvious that the green mural is pointing towards Bigfoot. It has the number of plants right next to the Bigfoot transformation pretty much happening right there on the mural. Well, it's the purple mural that has symbols that we found in physical form throughout GTA 5. So they're actually hidden throughout San Andreas. I'm going to show you in this episode where each one of the symbols can be found in the game. So much love, guys. I definitely want to hear what you guys think about this one, because the other 3 seem to be figured out. We know exactly what mystery they're pointing us towards, while the purple mural still goes completely unsolved, guys. So thanks again for joining up. With all that said, let's get into the episode and show off where you can find all these hidden symbols from the new purple Chiliad mystery mural. We're going to start off with a 2-for-1. You have this symbol, which is the Greek symbol for psi. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. And then you have the brain. Well, it turns out that both of these can be found hidden, combined with one another. So let's bring up the GTA 5 internet. Break out the phone, Michael, and then type in the search I find, F and then R. That should be good enough. Search that. You'll first see the iFruit website, and then the second website is drfriedlander.com. Right there on the homepage, you can see both of the symbols, and it's creatively done because it looks like the brain is kind of separated from the left and the right half, but really it is the Greek letter that cuts it in half. So that is pretty well hidden, guys. Let's take a look at this Greek symbol and exactly what it means. Here's the Wikipedia page. It is the 23rd letter of the Greek alphabet and has a numeric value of 700. It is also commonly used in physics, so for any of you mathematicians out there, you're probably pretty used to seeing the symbol as well. Now I'm thinking because it's on Friedlander's website, it is representing psychology, right? Psi for psychology, but I still think the fact that it's on the final document that you see in the game maybe shows you how important Friedlander and this symbol is. Here it is. I'm sure all of you remember seeing this because anytime you get a report at the end of a game, you want to get the best possible grade. But this is different. It's very mysterious. The answers are cryptic. One says terrifying, deluded, lonely, desperate, and vain. One says a freak of many things. I failed miserably. So let's look into what actually controls the answers for each one of these categories. The GTA Wiki actually has an in-depth breakdown of the psychiatric evaluation, so it shows you what it takes to control all the different categories. You can see the picture of Friedlander with the psi symbol and the brain in the background. So if this is connected to the purple mural, you might have to do these correctly to solve that mystery, guys. Let's take a look at this. How long it took to complete the main story. Do we have to speed run Grand Theft Auto 5? You have the heist choice, so it keeps that in mind. Look at this one. How many times you've assisted your family. That's pretty interesting. Yoga and how good you are at it. Random encounters, collectibles. All of this is taken into account with the final report at the end of the game. So that's why when you see those reports and you think that maybe the categories are telling you that you did something wrong, you're probably right. At first, you may think this mystery has something to do with psychology, with the psi letter, perhaps having to solve a maze, and of course the brains. But then we've been noticing this stuff also coming up inside of the company logos in GTA 5, especially the ones in the heart of Los Santos. Maybe this keyhole is representing Group Sex. You can find their HQ right next to the Maze Bank. And I think the biggest companies and their logos are a sign that they are part of this mystery as well, guys. Going back to the maze, have you guys noticed that the center is a black pupil? It's directly parallel from this eye, which also has a black pupil. meaning that this is really two different eyes. There's some duality. And if you also look at the symbol hidden in the game, you have the maze bank. It's a maze, and in that same circular shape to make the same maze symbol from the mural. It's very trippy. Well, just like the maze is next to the eye on the mural, not too far away from the maze bank, you can find the Penrith building. Now, this is a question I have, because the Penrith building does have an eye that looks very similar, but there's another one that is very mysterious as well that is also connected to a maze. So here it is, the Penrith eye. Does that one look at least close enough to this eye from the mural? Because the Penrith eye does have stars, and one big difference from this eye is, I guess, the eyelashes. That kind of stands out to me. Let's head over to the other maze eye. There it is, and that one actually has a black pupil. You can notice behind the mural there is a maze, and the fingers are pointing straight up towards the maze bank. Another building that's right next to the maze bank is FIB HQ, and inside their logo you can see the scale from the mural as well. But maybe that's not the exact scale, because there's a second one at the Pacific Standard Bank. You see how sometimes there's two symbols from the mural hidden, and that is the same for the keyhole, because right next to FIB HQ and also next to the maze bank, you have the Union Depository, and inside of the Union Depository you have the keyhole, and that one definitely looks a lot like the one from the purple mural. So is it a coincidence that all of these buildings are in the same vicinity? If the real scale is the one here at the Pacific Standard Bank, then that could mean that banks have something to do with this mural. It could have something to do with money, perhaps doing some more heists. I don't know, but here's another scale that is represented within the lamps. Here in Lester's house, you can find all kinds of weird things, and there's some clues towards some of the biggest Easter eggs in this game. Well, over here you can find the facade logo, which looks like it is also from this purple mural. So maybe it has nothing to do with the banks. Perhaps it's all the businesses and the financial landscape of Grand Theft Auto 5. I know that definitely sounds nuts, but I think there might be a way to manipulate it. We are going to try something here at the channel live, so just stay tuned. We'll announce that soon. But the fact that all of these symbols are just hidden throughout the companies in different locations, it's one of the most mind-blowing mysteries, and as I said to begin off the episode, it is completely unsolved. I'm not too sure what these machines are reading. I don't know what Lester's into. It's underneath a box that's marked Zombie Outbreaks, but it looks like this might be part of the mystery as well. It's not going the same direction, but on the right side of the mural, you can see right here, it looks like maybe that is the same wavelength. The only symbol that I haven't really been able to locate is this one up here, so let me know if you guys have any ideas. I suspect it might be within another logo in the game. You also have the lightning bolt, which is probably from the Chiliad mystery mural or the Space Docker tires. Who knows? When it comes to lightning, we can find that all over the place. And then the final symbols, of course, the yin yang, we've shown that plenty of times here at the channel, but you also have this pedestal. When you defeat the final mission from the Doomsday DLC, the one that sends you deep into Mount Chiliad, and the same mission where you can find the new hidden murals, you are rewarded with this statue. It looks like an eagle holding on to Earth with its talons, and it's on the same exact pedestal from the purple mural. Notice the 4 different levels. It's interesting how they're symbolizing something that you get for defeating the mission where you find that mural. Very, very trippy, guys. Speaking of trippy, did you know that the eagle is one of the deadliest animals on the planet? It will kill anything that moves, and it is the symbol for the United States of America. There's even stories that tell of a bird so big that it killed humans. That's how badass the birds of prey are. And for some reason, we chose this bird to represent the United States of America. The last symbol that I want to show off is yin yangs, but it crosses the yin yangs with eyes, and it's something that you can only find here in GTA Online. If you go to the barber shop, you can actually change your contact lens. We have zombie, undead, alien, infected. Damn, they are epic looking. Well, if you keep scrolling up, you will find the yin yang, which means you can put yin yangs in your eyes. I'll put a link in the description if you haven't seen the true hidden yin yang, because it is very hard to find. To me, it's pretty obvious that Rockstar is representing the game's biggest hidden mysteries inside of this new artwork, and it is the last section that goes clearly unsolved. Stay tuned, because I do have a live investigation that we have to do. If you hit the notification button, that'll let you know exactly when the live stream begins, and hit me up anytime on Twitter at TrippyComs. If you guys have any Easter eggs or maybe some hidden secrets that you know of that nobody else has found yet, Stay tuned here at the channel, guys. We have plenty of things coming at you this week, including plenty of live streams. And as always, more importantly, make sure to stay trippy, my friends.